Hey everyone, what's going on? It's BradPhusion here, and today I'm playing some more Space Engineers, and in today's episode I'm going to be showing you guys the progress I've made on my... Wow, I just had a mental blank, I can't remember the name. Really? I can't remember the name already? Poseidon, that's it. Jeez. I was thinking of like Trident, and there was another name that came to my mind, but it's gone now. Anyways, I was gonna do a video when I've actually finished it, but I haven't had the chance to do so, and if I don't record anything now, I won't have the chance to upload it, so I'm gonna keep this kind of short for you guys, just a update video on the progress of Poseidon. Now this is it here. You guys saw the front section, and now I'm getting towards the end where I've almost finished it, so most of the top half has been done. I admit the bottom half is still empty, but I'll get to that in a second. You guys will notice maybe a slight FPS drop, but then again it depends on how YouTube renders is. Currently I'm getting 29 FPS, and I think that's the lowest I've gotten so far. So we'll fly around. Now the outside is still pretty standard until you get to the back. That's the only change I've had. I'll get to what that is in a second. I don't actually think I've finished that, but towards the end here you guys are going to have this kind of armor that scales out, and it does it twice, and that's where the captain's chair is, and the actual... what is the main room called? I'm just having a whole bunch of mental blanks today. The main command room, that's it, that's what it's called. So that's at the back here in the huge armored area. Now I'm gonna go inside through this area, saving, because this is the only area that I've actually left open or easily accessible. I mean, well, sorry, no, there's you can get down to the bottom floor from here, but I'm still building this out, and this is where all the engines are going to be for the backwards thrust. So we'll jump in through here, and in here you have the captain's chair, you have 6 other chairs for anyone else who wants to control any of the weapons or anything like that. Now what's unique is that this captain has his own ladder going down to either the VIP evacuation area or the sealed off rooms, and his own bedroom, which you can easily get to by the staircase as well. That's just in case of emergencies, or if he just wants to get to his bed really quick. I don't know how that works. So here's the basic rooms here. It's pretty sizable. I haven't decided what to do with this just yet. I mean, maybe when they've added more stuff, this could be maybe a cafeteria or just a waiting room with lounge rooms and stuff. I do have 2 medical bays here just because I put them here to see what they look like in this room. I do have the game still on high settings. That's why I'm getting this FPS drop. It's usually whenever I look in a certain direction that way. I don't know what's down there that's causing the lag. Now you have these ladders that lead you all the way down to the bottom, and I'll take them in a second. I'll just actually use the stairs instead because that's quicker. Now I've showed you guys these rooms already. This is the bedrooms. There's 4 here, 4 up here. No, 6 actually. Is it 6? I didn't realize I made 6. Well, I guess there's 6 now. So yeah, there's 6 bedrooms on the top floor here, not including the captain's one. Now we'll go down a floor here, which is where this leads you to, but this also goes down an extra floor, which is the only way to get down to the bottom floor, simply because that's an evacuation emergency sealed off area. If the ship's under combat, or if the ship is on low energy or low fuel, and the crew needs to survive a long while, they'll go down there. So here you have more of the bedrooms, and there's a lot more going all the way back here. All these are all bedrooms. These all have their own beds and lighting, and then at the end of the hallway you'll have the captain's room, which is a little bit more sizable, a little bit more comfortable for the captain. Obviously there's no decorations or anything, so he's just got 2 large beds, and then this is his chair that he can take upstairs to the captain's chair if he feels like it up here. Or he can go all the way down to his own little passageway that leads him to the VIP slash protection area, which has all the armor surrounding it, so anything in here is going to survive at least a little while. Now, because this is I guess a bunker is the word I'm thinking of. This is where the ladder from upstairs leads down to, which is, like I said, the only way to get down here other than the captain's area. So this is more of a, like I said, a waiting or a bunker area where people can sit down, they can relax, they can wait out the war or any attacks or anything that's happening. And if anyone gets injured, they have these 2 medical bays, and they have all the storage area which would have food or anything to survive a really, really long trip. So they have all this here. So you can imagine if the ship runs out of fuel and they're getting low on supplies, getting low on, I guess, oxygen or something, and they want to come down to survive, at least as long as they can, they'll come down into this sort of bunker area where they can lower the power of the rest of the ship and they can just survive in here for as long as they need to. So let me go out of here and I'll show you guys the rest of the ship so far. So let's go out. I think I've pretty much covered the basics of it actually. So now we're back on the top floor again with the captain's chair. Now the ship does fly, I just don't have any forward thrusters other than the four at the front. So this is how it looks from this view, which I think is kind of cool. So we can obviously go forwards, but we're not going to go forwards all too quickly. As you guys can see, we're slowly picking up the speed. This mast currently now is 8 million kilograms, so it's quite heavy right now. So let me fly out here and I'll show you guys the other floors as well. Now you'll notice that this is quite armored. This whole thing is actually quite armored. So when this is sealed off, that'll be 2 on top and that'll be quite a few here. Now I have left gaps to keep the weight kind of a little bit lighter, even though I don't really think it's going to matter too much in the end. And the area that has protection has all that along there as well, so there's quite a lot of protection for all the people. So if you go down here, this is still the layer that I have done absolutely nothing with other than stick gravity generators in it, but it does this job quite well. And then down here you have what I'm thinking of turning into a kind of a hangar type area. Now at the end here you do have the engineering section, at least the lower half of the engineering section, and you'll have this ship that I just kind of put here. Up here I don't know what to do yet. This might be another kind of a pilot's hangout area for any pilots that are going to be ready for combat. They can come down here, get into the ships and take off. I'll get to that ship in a second. I did actually forget to show you guys the first engineering area, which I did show you guys in the previous video, but I thought if anyone hasn't seen it, I'll show you guys that in this video as well. So we'll come down here and we'll come, oops, I got stuck on the desk. So we'll fly right to the end. Oh, whoa, that was really quick. I have to go down here. And this is the first engineering area for anyone who didn't see it. This is actually quite beautiful looking. It's got the 6 reactors here. All the engines for the side and for the front and everything. It's got a ladder leading up to the top walkway here for the engineers to repair their engines that are damaged. So that's it for this room. And as I said, down the bottom will most likely become a hangar. I almost forgot where I was for a second. That's the hangars. Sorry, that's the captain's place. But let's fly out here. So what this ship features mostly is obviously its armor and its ability to, I guess, house a lot of guests and VIPs. So you can imagine this being like a VIP escort ship. So say you have some obviously very important person, that's what a VIP means. You need to get him from sector B to sector A. You'll have this ship here with the VIPs on it, and you'll have 2 or 3 Hades protecting this. Now this will obviously have weapons of its own, but the Hades will most likely be doing a lot of the damage and the protecting. So you guys have now seen the majority of this ship. Like I said, I still have to add the engines to the back, but you've seen mostly what it is, and down here is nothing special. It's still the pathway that leads up to here, and that'll be something as well. Pardon me, that was a weird hiccup. So yeah, like I said, the one change I'm going to make is I'll make this into a pretty big hangar. I might have like a long way, or like a long door, but I feel that might be a little bit weird. I was also considering putting a hole in the floor here where ships can fly up the underneath and land on the roof or on the walls or something like that. But I felt that would be a bit of a weird maneuver to do, to try and rotate your ship around and park it, then have to get out somewhere. But that's it for now, so I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.